Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. One.
Guys, raise your hand. I can call you to get started. Any questions for Adrian? Dante?
Ready? Hey, Adrian. Oh, let me get this
Sam, can he answer by the mic?
Adrian, congratulations on a great performance. I noticed you looked a lot more confident in the first 3 rounds. It looked like you were in your groove and everything. And then I noticed once your nose started leaking, it looked like it got you out your rhythm. Is that what happened?
No. It was a little frustrating. I mean, I know it was a headbutt, and then I did get a little worried. I was like, oh great, cause I was worried about the ref and stuff. But no, I just it was a couple of changes I had to make, cause I know I was boxing good, showing good skills and stuff, but just a change I had to make because I could tell Adrian was comfortable moving around, so I had to make it uncomfortable for him. And I know I did. I know it was an ugly fight, whatever, but I know I wore him down. I know I broke him down. I know I threw more punches. He maybe landed the more showy shots, but it's funny because a lot of them were missing, and it's just obviously I'm in his hometown, so even when he's missing, I'm hearing oh, and I'm like, oh great, why don't you guys give me some credit for my defense,
When you say it was an ugly fight, were you purposely doing that? You stayed real close to him. Were you trying to smother his punches so he couldn't get full extension?
Yeah, smother his punches, body him. I knew he was breaking down. He was just saving for little flashy shots. But I mean, I knew I was out working him. I knew the little shots too. The body, I was focused on that body. I knew I was breaking him down. I knew I heard him. He was singing to me a little bit. I'm like, I know those don't feel too good.
And my last one for now, man. How would you rate him as a welterweight? He wants to fight at welterweight campaign there now. How would you compare him and rate him to the other welterweights?
He's a great. I mean, he's trying to complain about his hand. He was cracking me good with the right hand. I didn't feel that one either. So I think you should go back down, bro. You're kind of small.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Your first congratulations on a solid performance.
Thank you.
Question to you is, fighting in this hometown, did you feel like maybe in the later rounds you have to do something extra to swing things?
Yeah, well, first and foremost, I thought I was having a 12-rounder, and I didn't find out until about a day ago or two. It's a 10-rounder. I'm like, oh, great. It was just everything was against me. The scale, BS. The weight, BS. The change of the date, which was fine, I understood, but I'm like, it's just it gets so frustrating, but luckily I was able to put on a good enough performance when I know I'll be back and I know I'll be better. And I'm just saying, can somebody please give me a fair shake for once? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. Just give me a fair shake. I am a man. Treat me like a man. Don't be pulling all this bullshit. It's bullshit. So. But no. I mean, I congratulate him because why? I know if he just showed up to the end, and I felt confident, I felt good, but I'm like, I didn't stop him, so I'm like, I already know what's gonna go on. That's why I was just chill after. I was like, okay, you're gonna go one, and I'm like, I'm like, I hear Adrian, I'm like, yeah, another, here we go again. But it's all good. I feel good. I know I won. Can't wait to watch the fight. So then I'll be like, holy shit, I really did beat his ass, because that's the way it always is. But it's all good. It's all good.
Did he ever hurt you? Did you ever hurt him? Do you think you ever hurt him?
I know I did. I know I cracked him with those 2 right hands, back to back, that I was starting to catch him. He made the adjustment to it, and he kind of, I'll give him credit, he made the adjustment where I kind of shied away from throwing it anymore because he was trying to catch me with that uppercut. But no, I was never hurt. That's why I just kind of let him hit me after a couple of times, just to kind of come on, motherfucker, let's go. But no, it was cool. Nothing but love for AB. I love that he turned a new page, because it's true, man. He was wilding out, man, and there's a lot of kids that look up to you, and of course I had to deal with a couple of knuckleheads that are trying to be like you, and I had to smack them up and be like, hey, come on, grow up, fix yourself up, man.
Adrian, you talked about fighting in your hometown. How would that be different than what happened tonight?
Because it would be the same thing like he did. If I even flinched, they'll probably be like, woo, just like this crowd was out here, I heard him boo me. I knew we were out here. Shout out to everybody from Chicago, hometown of Cicero. They came in full effect. We was in the building, road trips, everybody. I mean, shoot. Obviously, it's funny. I got verified on my Twitter with only 1,000 followers. I don't like doing all that extra stuff, the social media. But I mean, I feel great. I'm proud of myself. You know, I'm proud of my team. You know, I love my team. You know, journeyman management, TGB, my coaches, the bro team. Hey, man. Hopefully we get some more paychecks now.
Nikhila from One TV. Even though 2 of the judges had Broner winning tonight, do you think your friend who just passed away is smiling down at you right now?
Definitely. I feel like he's giggling right now. like you know, he's like looking good, boy. Like, you know, sharp. Got the hair still spiky, still looking good. I mean, we used to always just joke around like that. I mean, yeah. I feel like it would have been a lot better to have him here.
Right.
I'd give anything to have him to be a part of this. Okay. And this fight was definitely for him.
And one other question.
Yeah.
So again, do you feel like if the fight was in another city that you would have won tonight?
It's been a fair shake. Obviously, all the look. I mean, this is how many times has he fought here? You know. I mean, I'm sure like, hey, yo, commish, yo, do this or like, you know. I mean, like, they just. I knew what I was coming into, but I mean, obviously, I walked out with something. I was expecting a draw, but I mean, I knew I felt like I outworked him. I felt like I made him I did it my way. Like George said, the Frank Sinatra song I did it my way. Like, I mean, I was boxing when I wanted to. I was clowning him. I was, you know, I caught him with some good jabs, caught him with some good straight punches. I showed I can box and I can bang, you know. And once I made an ugly fight, he was dying down, and I was working. It's just those shots that you don't really see on the TV, you know, the little knives under and little uppercuts, and obviously I got the crowd against me, so you don't hear when he's like, you see his head bopping or like, and I pop. You hear I hear my cousin and my family, and my pops and stuff. But I mean, yeah, it was a pro. I mean, hey, this is his hometown, man. He is Cincinnati, and he's repping it better now. I'm happy. You know, he's growing up and becoming a man. Cause I mean, he is a good man. Like I said, I know him as a real dude, and this is a lot more like it.
All right, thank you.
You sparred a few years ago for the Maidana fight. Do you notice any improvements or any regressions from back then, those sparring sessions, to behind the bright lights?
No, I noticed some. I felt like he did what he had to do to make it more competitive. I think he made some good adjustments. I think he looked good today, and I think like he said, I brought the best out in him. But yeah, I still feel like I won, and I'm like. I think I heard I probably say, you know, everybody that I got my losses to, I never got a rematch. Like, can somebody step up, give me something? You know, like, bring it.
In all 5 of your losses and your 2 draws, it's always been split decision and majority decision. What do you think the judges are missing in your fighting style?
Nothing in my fighting style. It's just like, hey, man, we could just have him another loss, and then we could just keep this guy going. You know, like, I guess, I don't know, they're trying to make another Mickey Ward or Arturo, like just another Mickey Ward or another Orlando Solido or something. They're just trying to really bash up my record, but it's okay as long as I don't get to that 50-50 mark, I guess. But no, it's all jokes. Like I know I belong at this level. I mean, I thought he was going to be a professional and fight me at 140, and then 142 I was fine with, and then 3 weeks ago at 147, it's like. And it was a take it or leave it thing. Like it's like, and then out of all things, the most Miri Mom is waiting like, oh, for real, like that guy. Out of all guys, that's who you're gonna give it to. Like, but I don't know. I am appreciative for the opportunity. I want to thank Adrien Broner for this opportunity. Thank my team, Journeyman Management, TGB, Al Heyman as well, Showtime. It was exciting to show the world that hey, I belong on the stage, and please feel free to give me anybody else.
Did you think you were going to have trouble winning a decision here?
I knew I was going to have trouble winning a decision here.
That's
why after the fight, I'm like, we made it to the end. And I was still confident. I'm like, I know I beat him. You know, I know I beat him, but I'm like, I know they ain't going to give it to me. I know they ain't. But then, like, when they gave me and they gave it by a decent margin, I'm like, okay, thank you. I know I won this fight. And I'm like, the last one, and I'm like, I feel it. I got this. And then it was like,
Knowing that coming in, did you feel the need to change your style at all, or change, be more aggressive, or do anything else, like you had to knock him out or knock him down or rough him up?
Yeah, no, I felt like I did. I'll give him that. He showed some good defense. He did show some good defense. He made me miss a couple of times. So I started getting more focused on the body and up the middle. I mean, I think I showed some great skills too. I caught him with some good shots up the middle. When I started, you know, hey, I showed I could box too. Had good footwork. He was having trouble, you know, keeping up. Like I said, I did it my way. When I wanted to box, I boxed. When I wanted to bang. That's ring generalship right there.
How much of a difference do you think the weight made? Like, if the fight did take place at 142. Think of it in the
Yeah, definitely, because I know he couldn't hurt me. I know I'm a stronger man. I know I'm a bigger man. I think I told everybody from the get-go, I think he moved the weight up so he can absorb more punishment.
Okay. Physically, how did those 5 pounds?
Made me a little sluggish just because of the time that they threw it off. Like I was already set for 142. I was at like 150, 152. Like when they caught, I'm like already at weight. I'm like, let me go eat some fast food or something.
Given your track record, do you think you'll get a rematch?
No, they don't want this work.
Well, I think is the kid put on a hell of a performance here in this guy's hometown. You're talking about a 4-time, whatever, I forgot how many championships.
5 divisions or something like that.
You're fighting him in his backyard. Everything was, set by design. I wish we would have got the 12 rounds instead of the 10.
2 more rounds, I would have probably stopped him.
But again, Adrien Broner got away, and that's what he wanted to do. And I knew Adrien was going to throw caution to the wind, because like he always says, he's fighting these guys in their backyards, or at the time he was fighting a lot of those guys that he's got draws with. He was fighting guys that were being promoted by big promoters, and they were the favorites. So when you're going into somebody's backyard, you got to bring the dog out of you. I knew we needed to basically knock him out or destroy him here in Cincinnati, and it's very difficult. But let's give Adrien Broner some credit. He got up for it. He did train for this fight. Even though he's a 4 or 5-time world champion. He wanted to fight at 147 4 times. He wanted it at 47. He changed the thing with the 12 rounds to a 10-rounder. But he gave us an opportunity, so I'm very grateful that he did. So, if the fight would have been in Chicago, I think we would have pulled it off, But again, Adrien Broner is a great champion. Adrian Granados demonstrated that he belongs at this level. And the kid did it his way. He threw caution to the wind and went toe-to-toe with Adrien Broner. Now, if you think that was not a great fight, I don't know what's going to take to sell. I know the sponsors and the commercials should get some mileage out of it, because this is a fight. This is a classic. It's a good fight that Adrien Broner will not forget. He'll always remember Adrian Granados. Now, if he wants to make it again, we would love to take this opportunity. Here's the manager right here.
Even if he doesn't want to come to Chicago, which I know he's scared to, because don't nobody want to come to Chicago. But
Neutral site.
yeah, because let's do neutral sites.
We can do it in the west side of Chicago. We can have the gangbangers make a truce.
Stop the violence, that's all. For real, hey, now that I'm here, definitely please stop the violence in Chicago. It's bad when they're talking about feds coming to your city. That's really bad. But no, yeah, definitely I want the rematch. I know he don't want to give it to me. But I'll fight him anywhere. Yeah, come on, bro. Let's do Vegas. Let's do Texas. Let's do LA. Let's do New York. Let's do wherever, man. Let's go.
Let's go to Mexico.
Let's go to Mexico. Vámonos. Come on, man. You could do all the Mexican jokes out there if you want.
George, given the circumstances you just mentioned and the background, is there any sense of urgency going
No, I knew Adrian was going to do what he was going to do, because he has this tendency that when he's in somebody's backyard, he knows he needs a knockout, so I knew he was going to go for the knockout. He tried desperately to get it. I don't know what else he could have done. You're talking about a guy that's very clever, so let's give him a lot of credit for preventing himself from the dismay that he would have faced if Adrien Granados would have beaten him here in his backyard, which we were all hoping for. I would have been happy with a draw. It was a great, entertaining fight. And, I thank Adrien Broner for the opportunity he gave this young kid to prove to all these pundits that he does belong at this type of level. We'll go back and work hard. Maybe something else will come up, and maybe we'll get another chance at him. Remember Joe Frazier and Ali, the trilogy there was great for boxing. fights like this is what keeps boxing fans in their seats, you know? I mean, I don't think anybody switched the channel, you know, I mean, everybody was watching, hoping for the, I mean, I was in there waiting for that thing, so I think it was great for boxing. It's a great fight, so.
Anything else, guys?
Adrian, I just noted to myself that it seemed like very early on in the first, you dropped your hands and were kind of leading with your chin a lot, very high. Did you do that because you noticed that the jab wasn't going to work for AB?
Yeah, and I was kind of like taunting him. I wanted him to let go. I'm like, come on, right there, set it on the tee. That's why I was making him miss a lot, you know. And I know he would catch me and stuff, but no, he didn't hurt nobody. He wasn't hurting me at all. Even with the crisp shots, I was like, no, like he didn't have nothing on it. I expected a stronger Adrien Broner, like with 8-ounce gloves, but I just didn't feel it.
You plan to stay at 140 or?
40.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, stay at 140. No, that's what he said. Yeah, yeah. Well, we're gonna go back down. I know that. You know, I know that's where I'm ranked. I want to get to a mandatory. You know, obviously I had no choice. I mean, but he got to get paid, man. I'm tired of, you know, tired of being the broke team, man. We got bills to pay too. Shit.
Well, if the rematch doesn't come to fruition, then what would you look forward to? Who would you look forward to at 140?
Anybody at 140. Which, by the way, too, just one personal little. Somebody tried to get tough on me on Twitter. Let's get Omar Figueroa off the couch or wherever he's at. He tried to come at me like, hey, you know, let's go. Could y'all imagine an Omar Figueroa and Adrian Granados fight?
In Texas.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun. And then, yeah, Omar, I'll say it right now. They said, I don't do Twitter fingers, bitch. Like, follow me, motherfucker. I don't do all that. I listen to, like, how you talk on there. Like, you're a bitch, bro. I used to be a fan, but you try to come at me. Like, come on, man. All right. But, no. Yeah, I'm going to be back, and I'll fight anybody. And then, 140. I do want to fight any of those champions. I'll take any of them on. I know I'm better than any of them. I know I'm going to become a world champion, and I won't stop until I become a world champion. And I'm gonna defend belts, and I'm gonna move back up to 147. I'll probably get even to 54. I know. I mean, you guys seen how much bigger I was than Adrian. Like a lot of people were surprised at the weigh-in and stuff. Like, oh, no, yeah, I'm not that little.
Thanks, Adrian.
All right, yeah.